Hi, this is Not a Very Good Hunting Channel. Today I'm going to be in the back setting up a mineral site. I'm going to be using just some iodized salt and as well as deer cane again. Okay, I'm back here at what I guess I'll call my dad's spot. I already brought out the salt and the deer cane. My trailer here says this can hold 80 pounds. I didn't really want to overload it because the bag of salt is like 25 kilograms, and then a 5-gallon pail of water. I think that would put me over. So the bugs are good and out now. So I got this already set up, and I'm going to scrape out oh, I forgot my mattock. Alright, back to it. Okay, back with the mattock. Okay. So I'm using this to work up the ground around where I want to dump this salt and deer cane. I'm going to mix the deer cane in with water and pour it on the ground, but I moved it, I'd say about 30 yards from where I had the other one. This area seems to have more activity walking back and forth, and especially now that I've seen the doe walking around with the fawn, I figured maybe this would be a good spot to have like a permanent site. So I've got a little piece of a log sitting out there where I want to mark it off. Where I've marked off where I want it, and it's right at the base of like a big rock. So I'll dig all around the rock and then dump out the salt and deer cane and stuff. Okay, so that's the rock. I'm going to put it around here, kind of at the base of the rock. Where this is, to give you an idea, is next to my dad's plot. You can just see, the tripod standing behind there and the cedars. So that's where I tilled up the spot here and rolled and dragged level. And so I guess I might as well take a look at the clover coming up here. So this is the side that had the Cabelas blend of clover. It's not doing too bad. I mean, it's only been, let's say, a little over a week. Okay, this is where, this is in between. Okay, I'm getting some, but not much on this side. Wow, the mosquitoes are brutal. They are everywhere right now. Okay, then it switches over to the Soucy brand. And that's looking pretty good, but this soil is looking a little bit more wet. The sun tracks that way, so this area here isn't constantly in the sun as much as the other area, and from here I don't really want to walk on this and crush all the clover, but from here this side is looking, maybe if I go right at the end, this side is looking much better with the Soucy brand of seeds. I picked those up at a local mom and pop shop, and yeah, it's a Quebec company, and man, these look like they're doing really well. Definitely better than the Cabelas, but I can't say if that's just the seeds alone. Here, I'm gonna go around this way. I can't say if that's just the seeds alone that are doing better, or the fact that the back end of this plot doesn't get as much sun as the other area. Walk around here a bit, and I'll take a look, flip you guys around. So we haven't gotten any rain in a couple of days, but maybe 2 days or so. But we have been getting a little bit of rain here and there, and I like the fact that I'm still seeing some wet areas instead of everything being super dry. So that's the Cabelas stuff, and you can still see some high spots here and stuff, and some low spots. I mean, the drag didn't do 100%, but I think it did a little bit better. But yeah, I don't know. I think for the comparison so far, the Soucy brand is doing better, I think. But when I'm done doing this mineral plot, I'll or lick, or spot, whatever it's called, mineral site, a mineral site. I mean, for me, it's mostly just salt. So when I'm done that, I might I'll take a little rip out to the back plot and see how that's doing out there with the over there. That ground has been worked up a little bit better than this one, so I'm curious to see if that site's any better or worse. That plot, anyways. It gets a lot of sun as well, so it might be that the sun has been cooking all that stuff and preventing it from, growing as well as back here in the back that's been a little bit more shady. it gets a little bit more shade compared to the rest of the areas. So enough of that. I'll get back to clearing the area and getting the mineral site set up. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough for now. I'll go get the minerals and I'll drop them down. I'm gonna pour them on top of the piece of log I have here. Hopefully it you know, gives them something to focus on a little bit and help them out in the spring and summer here. I mean, it's late spring now. I mean, the fawns are just being born now. So I probably should have got this done earlier, like first thing in the spring, but as with everything, life has a way of getting in the way. So, but I'm here now, and yeah, I think this is a good spot. I'm not going to be doing any fruit plots right up to this rock. Over there is my dad's plot. I might do some in the back over there where it's like a trail that way, but it's a lot of rocks in that area, and there's a lot of rocks in that area, and the soil isn't all that deep before you hit bedrock, so I think I'll just leave this area here for you know, travel kind of thing, because they do walk fairly close to this rock that's here, so hopefully they can start paying attention to it a little bit more now that there's something there for them to eat, or, you know, lick or absorb, whatever they do. Okay, I got this iodized salt. It says it's for livestock. The stuff that I've been seeing is, you know, it's hit or miss depending on what your deer like. So, for the majority of the stuff I've been seeing that is that salt, just plain old regular iodized salt, seems to work really well. So, I'm going to throw in the deer cane just because it has more of an attractant part to it as opposed to just salt that they'll find in the ground. So hopefully the deer cane will attract them to it, and then they'll be able to take some of the salt that's in there from both the deer cane, which has a lot of sodium, as well as the actual salt. I'll mix up the deer cane and toss the crushed salt around, and then pour the deer cane on top. So here's what this stuff looks like. Just red crushed up salt. There's a mosquito. Little bastard. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. That's going to be the new site, so hopefully that works out. So it's starting to rain now, and hopefully that soaks down into the ground really good, and into those pieces of wood as well. But I'm hoping it's a good spot for where they travel. Because they head out in here, they branch off to there, there's bedding there, and there's bedding down there. But they like this little travel corridor down there. I have a camera there, and as you can see, the deer like to travel through this area. So coming from where the camera's positioned, I get deer right close to this rock. Same thing on the other side of that tree, they come in through there, but they also come right along this edge. So where the food plot starts, and then just the junk weeds here, they travel in between here. So hopefully, you know, they stop and show some interest into this. But I mean, it's not the end of the world if they don't. Like with anything, just something to try. You know, it's not going to scare them off or anything like that. So if they do show interest, I'll keep replenishing it every year. And yeah, so I figured I should. The other spot I used was just kind of like a test spot. I didn't get very much attention with it, but the camera that I had was having issues. So I did get footprints around it, but not much. So I'm hoping, you know, because that was kind of in the fall, I'm hoping I can get some activity during the spring and summer when they need it most. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go head over to the second food plot and see how it's doing. But all right, I'm out here in the back plot, and I gotta say, I thought this plot would be doing better than the other one, but I mean, there's some patches here and there that are doing pretty well. I'll show you on this side here. This is the side that had the Cabelas seeds. So it was the side that's closest to where I put my blind. And the very front of it is doing really well. It's getting looks like it's getting a lot of water. It's staying pretty damp. I mean, it's raining a bit now, but it looks like this side is staying pretty damp compared to the other side here. Also, again, I'm not going to walk through the field. Along the edge here, pardon me, is doing much better. Sorry, I'm getting eaten alive here. You can't really tell, but along there is getting better. Same thing with where the shade from the apple trees are helping it protect it. So along there is really good. That little area in that side. So this is the Soucy side, and this part here I didn't really do because I walk through there to do to get to the back. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that this year. I don't know if I'm going to continue trying that area or not. But so yeah, nothing is really planted between here and there. Everything is from here over. And this side doesn't seem to be doing as well. There's lots of areas that don't have anything. So I don't know if that was just how I was broadcasting it. This side's doing a little bit better. And down there. And again, anywhere that gets a lot more shade seems to be doing better. Like this area pretty much stays in the shade because of the trees there. So it looks like it's getting a lot better germination in this side. You can see along here, all along here, it's getting pretty good. From this angle, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, nice, we're getting a good rain here now. That's alright. Oh, and look who's in the watering hole. Leopard frog. He is home here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I would say out of the 4 sections of plot that I planted so far this year, that shady side of my dad's plot is doing the best. That's with the Soucy seeds, but the Cabelas seeds aren't doing too bad in this one, and Soucy isn't doing too bad either. But I think it looks like the majority of the seeds that are doing well are the ones that were getting more shade in general. We haven't been getting a ton of rain. They keep calling for it, and we keep getting little drizzles, kind of like this. Yeah, hopefully this weekend we're supposed to be getting, a few days of rain, and a deer fly on me. So again, that'll help. But next week is looking like it's going to be, close to 30 degrees Celsius every day and sunny. So that might be a problem. Hopefully that changes, and it's not 5 days straight of that. But I mean, the dew in the morning will help, but I prefer just a nice light drizzle every afternoon. That would be perfect for But obviously we have to work with what we get. But, so yeah, those are the plot updates, I guess, and getting the mineral site down. So all in all, a good afternoon out in the woods. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying your time out with your food plots and mineral sites and stuff like that, and cutting trails or whatever you're doing out at your property. So again, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.